Hey everyone! Welcome back. February 2025 is here, and today we're going to break down everything you need to know about this month's Social Security payment schedule. Whether you're relying on Social Security for retirement, disability, survivors, spousal, or veterans benefits, understanding when your payments are coming can make a big difference in planning your finances. So let's make sure you're fully prepared. And before we get started, if you're new here or if you've been watching for a while and haven't hit that subscribe button yet, now's the perfect time. Subscribing is the best way to stay up to date on payment updates, financial tips, and other important topics that can help you stay ahead. Plus, it helps grow this community so we can keep sharing helpful advice and answering your questions. So go ahead and click that button if you have not already, it's free. Now, just before we get to the schedule, let's talk about some recent developments that could have a big impact on Social Security. The Social Security Administration is under scrutiny as proposed government spending cuts could impact its operations and the support provided to beneficiaries. The new administration has suggested measures to streamline SSA operations, which could lead to staffing shortages, slower application processing times, and reduced assistance for those who depend on the program. While these changes aim to cut federal spending, critics argue they could harm the efficiency and accessibility of Social Security services for millions of Americans. In addition to these operational shifts, proposed policy changes, such as eliminating partial taxation of benefits and deporting undocumented immigrants, are raising concerns about the program's financial stability. For example, undocumented workers contribute billions to the Social Security Trust Fund annually through payroll taxes. Removing this source of revenue could significantly decrease the program's funding, potentially affecting its ability to provide timely and adequate support, especially for vulnerable populations. Together, these administrative and policy changes highlight the challenges ahead for Social Security, underscoring the importance of staying informed and proactive about potential impacts. Now, February might be the shortest month, but there's still a lot to cover, especially since the first falls on a Saturday this year. That means some of you will see your payments arriving earlier than expected. And who doesn't love a little early money in their account, right? Let's start with those of you who typically get paid on the first of the month. Because February 1st is a Saturday, your payment will actually arrive the day before, on Friday, January 31st. This applies to SSI recipients and ensures that you don't have to wait beyond the first of the month for your payment. If you think you are getting two payments, one on January 31st and another on February 28th, don't worry, this is normal. These payments are for February and March, not duplicates, so there's no need to contact the SSA about it. Now, if you've been receiving Social Security benefits since before May 1997, your payment will arrive on February 3rd, which is a Monday this year. This date also applies to anyone receiving both Social Security and Supplemental Security Income, SSI. So, if that's you, be sure to note February 3rd as the date to expect your deposit. For those who started receiving Social Security after May 1997, your payment date depends on your birthday. Here's how it works. If your birthday falls between the 1st and the 10th of any month, you'll get your payment on the second Wednesday, February 12th. If your birthday is between the 11th and the 20th, your payment will arrive on the third Wednesday, February 19th. And if your birthday falls between the 21st and the end of the month, your payment will show up on the fourth Wednesday, which is February 26th. Now, some of you may be getting increases due to the Social Security Fairness Act, which is bringing long overdue relief to millions of public sector workers. For decades, many retirees, like teachers, firefighters, and police officers, have faced frustrating financial penalties due to outdated provisions in the Social Security system. These penalties cut into their benefits, leaving them with less income despite years of hard work. But now, with the Fairness Act, those barriers are finally gone. The law repeals two provisions that have been holding people back for over 40 years, the windfall elimination provision and the government pension offset. These rules unfairly reduce Social Security payments for public sector retirees who also earn pensions. The good news? Those provisions are history, and this change applies retroactively, meaning eligible retirees will not only see their monthly benefits increase, but they'll also receive adjustments for underpaid benefits from the past year. If you're wondering when you can expect to see these changes reflected in your payments, the adjustments will be retroactive to the beginning of 2024. Lump sum payments for underpaid benefits are anticipated soon, while monthly benefits should be recalculated and reflected in upcoming Social Security statements. This isn't just about money, it's about valuing the people who've dedicated their lives to serving their communities. It's a significant step toward fairness and one that's long overdue. Let's also revisit that COLA increase you saw in January. This year's cost of living adjustment is 2.5%, raising the average monthly retirement benefit to $1,976, an increase of $49. For those of you at full retirement age, the maximum monthly benefit is now $4,018. While the adjustment is meant to help offset rising costs, many have shared that it doesn't always feel like enough to cover essentials like housing, groceries, and healthcare. So if you're feeling the pinch, know that you're not alone. On the topic of Medicare, if you're enrolled in Part B, don't forget that the standard monthly premium has increased this year. This premium is automatically deducted from most Social Security payments, so it's important to factor that into your benefit amount when planning your finances. And here's something else to keep in mind: if you're working while collecting Social Security, the earnings test limits for 2025 are now in effect. If you haven't reached full retirement age yet and you're earning more than $23,400 this year, the SSA will withhold $1 for every $2 you earn above that amount. For those reaching full retirement age this year, the threshold is higher at $62,160, and $1 will be withheld for every $3 earned above that limit. Once you hit full retirement age, those limits disappear, and any previously withheld benefits will be recalculated and added back into your payments. Lastly, if your payment doesn't arrive as expected, the SSA recommends waiting 3 business days before reaching out to them. This helps avoid unnecessary delays and ensures you get accurate information. These updates may seem like small details, but keeping track of them helps you stay in control of your finances. Knowing when your payments are coming and what to expect is a simple way to feel more secure and confident as you plan out the month. So as we move into February, take a moment to review your payment dates, update your budget, and think about how these changes fit into your larger financial goals. Even small steps, like tracking your spending or finding ways to cut back on non-essentials, can make a big difference over time. Well, that's all for now. If you found this helpful, leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I always love hearing from you. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss an update. Thanks for spending time with me today. Take care, and I'll see you next time.